Hey Wolfpack, today I'm going to be doing a middle school advice video, because obviously I've been through middle school. I'm a freshman, or possibly sophomore, don't know yet. And yeah, so I'm just going to give a quick middle school advice video for all you kids that are going into middle school and have no idea what it's like. So yeah. So the first thing that I want to talk about, it's like first on my list, it's the second most important one. Peer pressure. You're going to meet a lot of peer pressure in your 3 years as a middle schooler, or 2 years depending on where you live. 6th, 7th, 8th, or 7th and 8th. But yeah, you're going to meet people who are going to want you to try things that aren't really that good for you, or that are going to want you to do things that are not smart to do. From personal experiences, you're going to run into a lot of those people, and those people are going to say they're your friends, but if they're trying to peer pressure you into doing something you do not want to do, then they're not your friends. Hands down. That's like the start. They are not your friends. Changes. I know nobody wants to talk about this, but there are going to be a lot of changes during that area of time, that period of time. Yeah, I'm not going to get too into detail with that, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to change in your brain, chemicals, and all that stuff. I'm sure you've heard it from plenty of people, and yeah, just thought I should put that in there. Yeah. The thing that messed me up the most when starting 6th grade was having multiple teachers and having a schedule change. So from going everywhere with your class from kindergarten to 5th grade, or preschool depending on where you went. So going everywhere with the same class to every class every day, you grow accustomed to that. It changes once a year. It's sort of the same thing, except now you have to memorize multiple teachers, their names, what their classes are, where their rooms are, and you don't have the same class everywhere you go. So, yeah, you'll have the same class for like the first semester or throughout the year. I don't know how your school works. But from personal experience, you'll have the same classes with the same people in it, but they're separate classes. There's a different group of people in every class. And that really threw me off. Like, I went into middle school and I had 3 different teachers. I had language arts and math, which were the same teacher. Science and social studies. Every teacher taught their own students language arts, regardless. But then the specialties were math, science, and social studies. I remember going in and I had the same teacher from 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. She moved up to schools with me, and I had her for every year. Then I went and she handed me my schedule, and I was like, what is this? And she explained it to me, and I was like, oh, okay, so I have to remember what classes to go to and where they are and what time and all this stuff. But it was actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. And then I went to 7th grade, which is a completely different school. And I had 8 different classes to go to. And the school that I went to, Illing, had, they had rotating schedules, which was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the next day it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, if that makes sense. And it went like that throughout the year, and you had to remember that. Eventually in the 8th grade they changed it because that was just way too complicated. But gotta keep that on. Yeah. So basically you have to remember what teachers, what class, what time, your schedule, your periods, all this stuff. You have to remember all of it. And it'll be tough for like the first month. It's going to be terrible on you. I'm telling you that now. It's going to be like the hardest thing ever, but you got this. Another thing I'd really like to talk about is bullying. Everyone that I've known has had at least one bully experience. One experience where they were picked on or made fun of. And this commonly starts, it does start before, for like some people it starts before the middle school, but it commonly starts in the middle school period of time and all that, and it just progresses and continues. Yeah, it's sort of like power. It's about power. And there's this one person that is trying to overpower you and trying to make you seem younger, littler and smaller, and make you feel bad about yourself because they feel bad about themselves. So they're trying to pass that feeling on to you. A little tip for that I learned being bullied my whole life: don't give them the power to make you feel bad. Don't give them the power to control your emotions. If they're saying something really, really mean, laugh and walk away. Or smile and walk away. Say thank you and walk away. Don't give in. Don't let them make you feel bad. Don't let them do that to you. Don't. And my final and last thing that I really want to talk about is your self-image and your mental state. This is more towards, actually no, this is towards everyone. My personal experience, and a lot of people that I know, their self-image and self-esteem went down the drain in middle school. Because you encounter bullying, and you encounter all these things that make you feel bad about yourself. Make you feel bad like you have no place to go, nothing that you can do. But that's not true. You can do anything. You can, like I said, you can do anything. And don't think any lesser of yourself if you're not able to do something at the time, because if you work towards it, you will be able to do it. It's basically, you just gotta put in to get in. You have to give in to get out. You know, give some to take some kind of thing. So yeah, I just always love yourself, even if there's something about you that you dislike, or something about you that you just don't want there. Just always love yourself, because there's no greater pain than the pain of knowing that you hate yourself. And why would you want to put yourself through that? You're perfect. You're amazing. You're perfectly imperfect. Everybody is. You are yourself, and what's greater than that? I mean, that's amazing. I can't be you. I can't do that. I mean, I couldn't, so just keep that in mind, okay? Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video. Take some of that to heart, because if I had somebody to tell me that when I was in middle school, it would have been a lot easier. Yeah, so if you like it, comment. If you want to see more, subscribe, and as always,